Hello, my name is Alejandra Cisneros, and I will be talking about how we should keep extracurricular activities in schools. Some schools have decided that extracurricular activities are not essential anymore. Making budget cuts to these programs takes away from a child's school life. To me, this hurts considering I was a person in those extracurricular classes. With that being said, I will be talking about how cutting the fun classes hurts a student's experience in public school. Extracurricular activities are essential because they help a student grow in academics. A quote from Mountain Heights Academy states, "High endurance sports, for example, will train students to maintain patience and resilience in the face of intense difficulty." Although students can take this method into understanding into schoolwork, they can also implement this method into everyday life, such as working in their career fields to paying rent for their apartment. Each person faces intensity in their lives, so having learned about how to problem solve in those extracurricular activities really benefits them as they grow into adulthood. Many students find that adding more commitments to their already course-filled schedules has the effect of improving time management. This comes with personal experience by saying that I've dealt with the heavy coursework and my extracurricular activities on top of it. So I do believe this makes a student more responsible with their time. And, whatever time they have left, they can use it for themselves, and they could just think of it as a reward. As I said before, that coming from personal experience, I know what it's like being in public school and experiencing budget cuts and knowing what it's like being in a school where there isn't much money for new equipment. Throughout my experience with public school in Las Cruces, I can say that I was deeply impacted by the instructors and the social factors in school. While attending high school, I joined the Oñate Marching Band in 2011, and since then, my life has changed as a public school student. Yes, we have our own coursework and responsibilities, but we knew how to have fun in band. And that in itself taught us to get the responsibilities out of the way first before having fun. So our instructors would dedicate 2 class periods for band students to catch up on homework so we can get the opportunity to go on competitions and so forth. This skill kept up with me through college, and I have extra time for myself. Extracurricular activities impact the social aspect in student life as well. Team-based after-school activities also create a sense of camaraderie, which can also help students break out of their normal social circles and make new friends. These classes help students grow and find who they truly are. In the latest news, more public schools are having budget cuts for extracurricular activities. The most recent one that I have come across was in Albuquerque, New Mexico. In Albuquerque, their public schools decided to cut all programs in their middle schools involving sports to save money. Not only is this hurting the students, but it's also hurting the employees who teach those sports classes. Since the budget cuts have been approved, many students have been searching for new employment. And the main argument was how APS decided to cut middle school sports due to the budget. And teachers would lose coaching stipends and short-term coaching contracts would be eliminated. And coming from a middle school that didn't have much equipment, our teachers would make the best of it to keep students happy and engaging within the gym classes and extracurricular activities. Parents of the kids going to extracurricular activities do want to see where their money is going. So having budget cuts is heartbreaking to the families who can even barely afford the amount required for those classes and those after-school activities. And paying to be in a program in school is beneficial. Not only are you paying for your child's equipment, but their memories and new friends are included also. Extracurricular activities are an essential part of a student's life. And as long as a student is happy in whatever they're doing in school, will reflect in their schoolwork adult decisions, and critical thinking. Through budget cuts, students will be able to have a joyous time through social networks and through the school activities. Even though teachers will be unemployed, there will still be hope for these students. These group of kids will have critical thinking skills and knowing how to manage their responsibilities through time management, and it will serve them right in the future.